I'm Canadian artist Roxanne Jervis, and in my class today we're going to do some rubbings of maple leaves. There are two different ways to approach rubbings. What I've done is I've taken two maple leaves which I have flattened and just taped them on to the page behind the page I'm going to do it onto. You can just take your 6B pencil and just go over the leaf like this. And you have the outline of the leaf. And then you have to go back in and erase all around these edges. The other way of doing it is find an edge, and I'm using the flat side of my pencil, not the tip pointing down, putting a bit of pressure on my pencil. And I'm trying to find the edge of this leaf, and to avoid a lot of erasing, I'm going up what looks like the vein of the leaf. When I get to the top, come down the other side, it's not as fast as just going over it very quickly, but you can see that I won't have as much erasing to do around the edge. And when you're doing it, you can actually feel the ridges underneath the pencil. So when you get to the edge, don't press quite as hard, and then the erasing will be easier. And also, with a 6B pencil, it's a lot easier to erase than it is with a 2B because you're not putting impressions into the paper from the lead itself. And it's rather fun to see the leaf take shape. So there you have the two different versions, one where you've just scribbled over and the other where you've actually gone with the grain on the maple leaf. One of the things that's nice to do these rubbings is so many people, when they draw, they don't really know where the leaves are going in a drawing. And a lot of people, they'll just do a leaf and then they'll just do this, which by having your rubbing will make you much more accurate in your drawing itself. So that's why I like to have my people practice with the rubbing, and then when they are doing leaves, if they get a leaf that's dried up a bit and curled a wee bit, they can then stop and think, let me look where those veins actually are going. Here are two drawings that I did. And I have mixed maple leaves with ash leaves. I'm not sure how well it shows up. And you can see there, it's quite an interesting set of lines. So there's an oak leaf in there, and there's maple leaf in there, and there's an ash leaf in there. That's just a grouping of leaves placed on a paper, and then try very hard once you start not to shift the paper that you're doing the rubbing of. In this instance, I've taken my rubbing and erased almost everything once I did the rubbing, and then I used pen and ink to put in all the lines and all of the background. So you can see you can do quite a bit with learning what a rubbing can teach you. I'd like you to share your videos and please subscribe. It makes life easier. I will be doing a series on pencil drawing. There's one called The Glow, and there's a couple others called How to Prevent Your Drawings from Getting Smudges and whatnot. So please enjoy what we're doing here. And I will bring in a few more from my pencil art classes on other videos. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day. And this fall, collect your leaves that you can and press them in a book to dry them out. Bye.